corners to Stadium Thunder, we don't just cheer, we strike. This is our beat, our game, our gold.
Goldberg, feel the beat, taste the gold. Drink responsibly, not for persons under 18.
Lagos, are you ready? I said, are you ready? Because this Tuesday, 23rd of December 2025, Goldberg Lagabia is bringing you the biggest, loudest, most electrifying match viewing party the city has ever seen. From 5 p.m. sharp at the Police College Field, Ikeja, football meets culture, drum meets light, and our rhythm meets gold. This is our beats, this is our rhythm, this is our gold. Goldberg presents the Festival of Lights and Drums. Picture this, the drums are pounding, dum dum dum, lanterns lighting up the sky, the crowd roaring, the Super Eagles stepping out, and the whole nation moving as one. Expect a massive lantern light up that will turn the city gold, a powerful drums showcase that will shake the ground, non-stop live music performances, high energy games and activations, exclusive meet and greet with your favorite celebrities, and amazing prizes that will leave you screaming for more. This is not just a viewing party. This is a celebration of who we are, our sound, our culture, our passion for football. When the Eagles attack, we attack with them. When the drums rise, our heartbeats rise. When the lights go up, now gold with a C. And of course, flowing all through the night, ice cold Goldberg Lager beer, smooth, refreshing, and truly the gold standard of enjoyment. So call your people, gather your squad, clear your shadow, because on the 23rd of December, 5 p.m., if you're not at the Police College Field Ikeja, you are missing out on history. Lock it in. Tuesday, 23rd December, 5 p.m., Police College Field Ikeja. Get ready to feel the hits. Get ready to feel the beats. Taste the gold. Do not miss it. Goldberg Lager Beer. Our beats are gold. Drink responsibly, not for persons under 18. You are listening to Goldberg Beats of Champion Football. The streets are alive and the fans are talking.
Nigeria 3, Rwanda 0.
Your predictions and reactions on the Street Pulse. Now it's time for Street Pulse. The streets are alive and the fans are talking. We asked a simple question: who will be Africa's champion at the end of the tournament?
So for the 2025 AFCON, I don't know. I think a lot of people are underestimating Egypt. You look at their pedigree in the competition, 7 times winner, and you look at the momentum at which they are trying, they are bringing into this tournament. You've had a couple of bad years, for the Egyptians, but I think at this moment this is their best chance to win it. They talks about Morocco. I don't necessarily agree. I don't think they have the stomach, when it comes to knockout stages, when it comes to penalty shootout. I've seen them several times. They are very soft, to put it that way. But the Egyptians, with Omar Mamouche, with Salah, even all of the debacle going on with Liverpool, I think this is something that would inspire, Salah and the Egyptians, to go on to win.
I think Nigeria is going to be crowned champions of the AFCON. They have a very good squad, new coach. We were disappointed we didn't make it to the World Cup next year, so we'll be looking forward to winning the AFCON to at least console ourselves.
I know that I'm supposed to be patriotic and talk about the Super Eagles, especially because we got to the final in the last edition. But if you've seen all the things that have happened leading up to the upcoming AFCON, I'm not confident that the Super Eagles can go on to win. There are so many other teams who are ready, better prepared, and they have had less trouble going into this African Cup of Nations. If you ask me personally, I have to give it to Senegal. Senegal have made the final in 2 of the last 3 African Cup of Nations. So for me, for the 2025 African Cup of Nations, my favorites for the title are none other than Senegal.
You are listening to Goldberg Beats of Champion Football. The energy was definitely amazing. The fans spoke loud and clear. Some of you really brought the heat with your predictions. Remember, the Goldberg Beats crew could hit your streets next, so watch out. We want to hear what you think about Africa's football action. That's a wrap on today's show. It has been a great ride so far today on Goldberg Beats of Champion Football, brought to you by Goldberg Premium Lager, the brew that makes you feel the best and taste the gold. Every heartbeat sings with a beautiful game. Join us again for more scores, goals, highlights, and fan reactions. Until next time, enjoy every football moment and enjoy it with a cold gold bag. Follow on Instagram at goldbag_ng to keep up with all the action. Stay golden, stay passionate, and keep loving football. The goals, the brilliance, all delivered. The game never sleeps, and neither does the gold bag bit. Thank you for listening to Goldberg Bits of Champion Football.
This is Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt, voice of the people.
Today 95.1 FM, where news meets insight, sports meets passion, and entertainment meets excellence. Expert analysis from seasoned professionals and our top analysts, informing, educating, and entertaining you. Your voice, your station. We are the voice of the people.
Christmas is about giving and love.
Hey, it's Christmas again, and it's another time to be merry. As you bask in the euphoria of the jolliment and the merriment of the season, I need you to take a pause and show real love to the people around you. Merry Christmas to you. My name is Faustila Oputu.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays!
Tune in for a journey beyond the ordinary.
Fasten your seatbelts.
We are not just a station, we are the station. Today, 95.1 FM, the voice of the people.
This great gift called the birth of Christ is a great thing within the cosmos, you know. And we are confident in the victory of good over evil. Respect.
Yes, true, we are confident in the victory of good over evil. Yeah, people, that's a tune there by the one named Chronics, where him title Santa Claus. A big question there for Santa Claus, where him asks, do you ever come to the ghetto? And up till now, Santa now answer we. Yo, people, yes, greetings in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. Yes, people, this is Reggae Milites upon your number one station right here in the city of Port Harcourt, Today 95.1 FM. Yo, people, Reggae Milites come on this station every blessed Friday, 9 p.m. And the voice I link up to right now, the voice of the one them called J Papa. Yo, people, special introduction me I bring to you now. Pope and by him not there here tonight. Him not there here, so me I step in for him, people. Yes, if y'all check and you know, you're gonna know, say, we're there the season of love, the season of kindness. Yeah, it's the Christmas season, I tell you now. And it's a time where we need to show love, we need to spread love, we need to show a little bit of kindness to people out there, because enough man them out there are going through a lot unknown to you. So yeah, now go add to them pain. So it's a time of love. The Christmas time is a time of giving, sharing. Link up with people, call people, check up on them. Not talks here. Him not call me, them not care about me, them not ask about me. So same way me not go care about them too. No. You don't know what them go through. And that's why you need to call. And that's why you need to ask. Wagwan. So them go tell you wagwan. Yo, people, once again, me I welcome on upon the show tonight. Reggae Milites. I'm my name J Papa. Yeah, man I go represent for the dancehall tonight. You know, welcome upon the high session. And tonight, I go give you a bag a load of reggae music, Christmas reggae special. Christmas reggae special. I go dish it out for you tonight. So I'm gonna listen to this one. Yeah, coming straight from the one named Christopher Martins. And remember, if you want to link up on the show, you have to call the number 0810 9510 951. Make me take it again, 0810 9510 951. Call I up, make we chatty a little about the Christmas in a reggae vibe. So, yes, sir, people. This is coming from Christopher Martin. Him title it Big Deal for the Christmas. You see me?
Do you ever it's all about a crime-free Christmas, right? We're gonna do it this Christmas. Definitely.
And the tune you link up to is coming from Christopher Martin's title Big Deal. Make we lick it, yeah?
And I'm endorsing a crime-free Christmas. Do you understand? Let us all remember the true meaning of Christmas. Let's enjoy it together. Let's have fun together. Let's love each other as a nation. You understand? Yeah, man. Crime-free Christmas. Ish. So have yourself a
Yes, I beg you to say, make we make this Christmas a crime-free Christmas. Go out there, share love with your loved ones, with friends, families, and your fans if you're a celebrity. Yes, I may have another call. Okay, me lost that one day. So like me say earlier on, make we make this Christmas a crime-free Christmas. Make we enjoy ourselves. Make we know the reason for the season, which is sharing love among we. I tell love within the brethren and the sister in them. Yeah, hello.
Rastafari.
Yeah, greetings. What's your name and where you calling from, brother?
Yeah, Chef Salam.
Respect, large respect, brother. So make we chat a little about the Christmas. You see me?
Christmas.
All right.
This is the day Jesus Christ was born. People celebrate Christmas, but they don't believe in Jesus Christ, but they celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ.
All right.
You know, if everybody celebrate, have that belief, as we say, we are celebrating Jesus Christ, there will be no bad thing again in this world.
True, my brother.
You know, what the meaning of Jesus, the meaning of Christian is somebody that resembles Jesus Christ. But we call Jesus Christ, we celebrate Christmas. We pretend as if we resemble Jesus Christ. We're supposed to resemble Jesus Christ.
All right, brother. Make me ask you this last one before me let you go. Yeah, listen.
Okay, I listen.
All right. Are you going to travel this December?
He said,
are you going to travel this December?
You know, landlord don't travel. Landlord travel. Who becomes the landlord?
Yeah, man. Yeah, hey, brother.
You know,
all right.
I only
all right.
agree.
What me want to tell you, if you're not going to travel, what me want to tell you is, try to make this Christmas a crime-free Christmas. Spread love to the brothers around you. Make everybody feel irate. You see me?
Yes.
All right. Blessings. Yeah, people, make we go back to the tune them there, so. Right now, me want bust this one straight out of Jamaica for you know. And it's coming from the one called Delhi Ranks. Delhi Ranks him title this one Sweet Reggae. You know what's the last time I tell you to say reggae music so sweet, just like the way me love reggae music. Me love it just like the ants them love sugar, just like the monkey love banana. And that's how reggae music so sweet. So people, this one is coming from Delhi Ranks with him title Sweet Reggae. Make we lick it together. Make we vibe it together. It's a Christmas season. Burn down Babylon, yeah?
Yeah, let Babylon fall. Let Babylon fall.
True. Babylon I go fall. Beg of your brother.
Yeah, this Chief Solomon.
Yes, I. Wagwan, so tell me how you feel about Christmas, yeah?
You know, Christmas is very nice. Christmas is very good. Christmas is the day Jesus Christ was born.
Yeah, man.
You know, we like celebrating Jesus Christ, but we don't do the things that Jesus Christ wants. But it's good when you celebrate Jesus Christ. It gave joy in a Babylon.
Yeah, man, it's a time of giving, it's a time of love, a time to show care to people, you see me?
Yes, this time to care for people, to share together with people, love people.
Yeah,
But
man.
when you love people, you have to be careful.
True.
Rastafari man.
Yeah, man.
You know, in Bible, the word of God said in the book of Jeremiah.
Yeah, brother. Make we go back to the vibes them. So other callers have a calling, yeah, see me?
Alright,
big up yourself. Kaboom! I saw the thing go. The number have a call is 0810-9510-951. People, make we vibe together. It's a crime-free Christmas edition. Pan Reggae Militis, pan Today 95.1 FM. And the voice I link up to the voice of the one I'm called G.A. Papa. Me a day upon the control tower tonight. Make we vibe together. You see me?
Message I reach through the right way. Crime-free Christmas, yeah? Yeah. Alright then, and me go tell them this, me tell them this again straight. And me go tell them this, me want the shot at them straight. And me go tell them this, want the boy them straight. Some little bleach face, me want the boy them straight. Some little so-called bad man, me want them straight. Some little fool, me want the whole lot. Some juvenile not take no talking about daylight. Them a walk for the gun, skylark for the gun, sit on pass side back for the gun, serious now laugh for the. Some boy I go down with the gun when kingfish come. No for them run.
Love is a season where we need to show some kindness. It's a season where you need to check up your brother, your sister, know how them do. Your greetings. Your greetings, brother. What's your name and where you calling from? Yeah, your network so bad. Me not know why. But you have to call back, make we link up and make we do the chatty together, cause it's a good nice where we chat together upon the ITAL session. So back to what me I tell the people. Like me say, take up your phone, check up your brother, your sister. We are a long time you not link up with. Because you now know what them go through. Enough things are going out of there. Not always say them not check up on me. Not always say them not care about me. You now know what bridging them a go through out of there. And that me tell you. So, do your part. Show a little bit of kindness in this season of love. And above all, try to make it a crime-free Christmas. This me tell you know. And all the trailer load of tune me I go bust for you tonight are talking about a crime-free Christmas. How we are going to make it a crime-free. We are going to make it a clean and a sweet and happy Christmas. Yeah, people, I'm in J Papa. Me a day upon Reggae Melodies on Today 95.1 FM. The next tune me want bust up tonight are coming straight from the one called Jethro Lion. Yeah, me have this color. Yeah, brother. Greetings, what's your name and where you calling from?
Yo, J Papa.
Yeah, man, brother. What's your name?
Yo, the Fatima called Gokadi.
Yes, I go Kadi. Plow, 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 plow. Go Kadi, wagwan. Come on, go Kadi, brother. So, tell me a little about Christmas. How you feel about the Christmas vibe, so? What you say?
Christmas that come, they must flow.
Yeah, man, yeah, man.
Christmas that come, they must flow.
True. Yes, I. Big up yourself, go Kadi. Nice one. Niceness linking up again. Niceness. Yes, I. That a man called Go Kadi. Yes, I. Big up to the one and Peasy on the beat. Him justify out. So, yo, people, right now, me want bust up the tune. Me I tell you about what I call I'm Blessed. From the one named Jethro Lion. The tune is titled I'm Blessed. And I want to tell you this. Listen up. If you're listening to this tune right now, anywhere you're there, just big up yourself. Big up yourself and know, say, you're blessed. Just know, say, Father God, I bless you real time. J Papa says so. People, this is Reggae Melodies on Today 95.1 FM. Make we lick it. I saw it set.
Jethro Lion, if you know, say you are blessed. Hands up in the air. Oh Lord, yes. Hear me now. Hey, them say Jethro Lion, I'm gone through it, but I'm living large and living okay. Father God, bless me every day. Me there, yeah, and me feeling irate. When them come here with them jazz and them spray, me no fret and me no run, can me no fear. Father God, I guide I every day. Now all the truth and the reggae. I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed. You know the west and you know the east and we are the best. I'm blessed, yes, I'm blessed, yeah. Every day my Father blesses manifest. I'm blessed, I'm blessed. You know the west and you know the east and we are the best. I'm blessed, I'm blessed, yeah. Every day my Father blesses manifest. So we go so then. If you have a good friend, make you know you are blessed. Yaga yow. And if you have a good woman, you're the best of the best. Oh, I. And if you have a good man, make you know you are blessed. Yaga yow. And if you have a sweet mama, nobody I go test. Well, I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. You know the west and you know the east and we are the best. I'm blessed. Yes, I'm blessed. Yeah. Every day my Father blesses manifest. I'm blessed, I'm blessed. You know the west and you know the east and we are the best. I'm blessed, I'm blessed. Yeah. Every day my Father blesses manifest. Let them know say we are born champion. Give thanks and praise to the Almighty One, the owner of the moon, the owner of the sun, the ruler of creation. How you mean? Oh, them know say we are Jethro Lion. The bingy man come down straight from Zion. Me trample the beast, on Babylon. If you dey feel me sing this song, I'm blessed, yes I'm blessed. Inna the west and inna the east and we are the best. I'm blessed, yes I'm blessed, yeah. Every day my Father blessings manifest. I'm blessed, 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 I'm blessed. Inna the west and inna the east and we are the best. I'm blessed, 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 I'm blessed. Every day my Father blessings manifest. Them just a lion I'm on through it. For me living large and living okay. Father God I bless me every day. Me there and me feeling irate. When them come here with them jazz and them straight. Me no fret and me no run, cause me no fear. Father God I guide I every day. Down your all the truth and the reggae. Everything bless. Oh, I don't blow, man. Ha ha. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jamaica. Forget about war, forget about crime. We no want no more funeral time. We want live a crime-free Christmas this year. This Christmas I'm begging you, crime-free I'm telling you. No weapon, this is a better plan. Well, every man to a gal, couple up, couple up. Couple up, couple up, and every gal to a man. Couple up, couple up. Couple up, couple up. Well, anytime she fling it on the right, if you call it, keep on the left. And when she tell you, say your body, tell her she are the best to a gal. Couple up, couple up. Couple up, couple up. Well, me say, girl, you know your body good. When you want to touch the road, girl, you know your body good. When you want to touch the road, girl, you know your body good. When you want to touch the road, girl, you know your body good. This Christmas, girl, them come out and them numbers and them group and them clique and them clan, all of them hot like fire. Then when me see them in them shorts and bikini, if me say me nah lost, I woulda be a damn liar. Well, anything me say, that the girl them a say, girl, them a follow back on me, that means say me a the leader. Phone call, 10 more girl coming over. Yo, this Christmas, every man to a girl. Couple up, couple up. Couple up, couple up. And every girl to a man. Couple up, couple up. Couple up, couple up. Well, anytime she fling it on the right, call it keep on the left. She tell you so your body, tell her say she are the best to a girl. Couple up, couple up. Couple up, couple up. This Christmas, girl, you know your body good. When you want to touch the road, girl, you know your body good. When you want to touch the road, girl, you know your body good. When you want to touch the road, girl, you know your body good. Well, watch her then, hot for the summer. Girl, dash red on ya. Bartender chase the rum ya. Benz and Bimmer and Hummer. Bike for bike glove.
Words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable to you, God. Listen, if God gave his world to the gunmen for one day, would this fighting still remain? Or would they all be satisfied and lock their weapons? Why don't the schoolers pray in the USA? Isn't God we trust the way? This life is not only about possession. Why is the gun thing a trend for most DJs? It's a reflection, so they say. But Robert Nesta chose to sing songs of redemption. The talented upcoming artist tune them must play. Too much politics, why so much rape? It's like catering towards we want destruction. Just think, if rain stops for 3 years, we'd have to save our tears. Just think, what if the Father had forsaken us and gone? Why isn't Malcolm still here? Wish I could have tell Garnet still beware. Throughout these trials we're still blessed. That should keep us calm. So whether Jah or Jesus Christ, yes, we know when lies are lies. So don't come with your songs of sadness. You can't hide that evil smile. Speak the truth, they speak it clear. Everyone from everywhere. So from the church to stage, police reports, most times it's so. There was good and evil, I chose good, yes, oh yeah. Put a stop to this violence if I could. Why is the poor often misunderstood? Yeah. It's time for us as a people to live the way we should. This is yours truly, D Major, appealing to one and all for a crime-free Christmas, yeah? Not only Christmas Day, but the other 364 days of the year, you see it. Oh Lord, no, no, yes. Some say give love every day. No greater gift is there than love.
Yes, I give love not only on Christmas Day. I thrown by the one there called the Major. This is a reminder for you all away out of there. A reminder for everyone listening to the sound of my voice here. This love you have to share not only on the Christmas Day, but every other day of your life. Every other day of your life. Make we do the right thing. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Give unto people so people have to give unto you. It's a law of nature. We have to change. You see me? So people, remember say this is Reggae Milites. Like me tell you earlier on, if you want to link up on the show, make we nice up together. The number for link up to is 0810-9510-951. 0810-9510-951. And this is a crime-free Christmas edition of Reggae Milites. And I'm on the one them called J Papa, the reggae representative, the dancehall dada, the fire marshal. Me a there for dish. Well, if I load a reggae tune we only want to link up to tonight, yeah? Man, I the dancehall general. Remember that. So people, make me go back to the tune them again. Once again, this is coming from Malon Clark. Him talk this one. Felix Navidad. Remember me I tell you to say, we're there in the spirit of Christmas, so me I go bust up a lot of reggae music. We are talk about Christmas. I saw me set it. Remember say just set it and bless it, so no man have to tears it. J Papa says so. Kaboom!
Christmas come only once a year, so they say. So have no fear, just go and go have fun, but not drink too much rum. No way, no way. Yeah, yeah. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Feliz Navidad, prospero año y felicidad. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wish you a reggae Christmas. I wish you a Irish Christmas. I wish you a Irish Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wish you a reggae Christmas. I wish you a Irish Christmas. I wish you a Irish Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, man, Merry Christmas, Irish Christmas, have a reggae Christmas.
Yeah, people. An Merry Christmas, me I wish each and every one of you out there listening to the sound of my voice, yeah? Make me bust up the last tune as me left the studio for you know. This is coming from the one named Eka Mouse, him title it Christmas a Come. People, remember me I tell you to say, try to make this Christmas a crime-free Christmas. And always show love every other day apart from Christmas Day. Remember what I do to people, and that's what nature go give back to you. J Papa says so. This is Reggae Me Light is Spawn, Today 95.1 FM. Father God willing, next Friday we are going to link up again. May I tell you to say, stay out of crime, stay out of badness. Father God bless you. May I love you bad, but Father God love you big, big, big. I saw Eka Mouse with Christmas a come. People, on the leg this.
Talk radio. I listen to a lot of talk radio.
Please listen to this infomercial.
Herbal Heritage International, the Gokoroko, for herbal medicine, when they produce strong, correct medicine, they take it, they support with country health care system. Country man, correct, bakelistic, ogbonge herbal medicine, they we know they come out for public anyhow, like a big basket. Full ground, as every Christmas, Sabi boundary. Seeking self Sabi medicine, we pass them. After all, monkey smart now, because tree near tree is a forest. Heritage International go use the technology of computer testing machine to see and know before attacking that your health condition wey don become ogbarogba for your life with the correct treatment. Therefore, whether definition or without definition, make you visit Herbal Heritage International offices wey near you. Herbal Heritage International. Now we
Hello and welcome to the program Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Roots and Herbs is put together and sponsored by Herbal Heritage International, also known as Baba Yoruba. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special end-of-the-year promo package. This end-of-the-year promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. This offer runs while the stock lasts at number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. Number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. This end-of-the-year promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. And at the same time, it will give you the privilege of meeting Baba Yoruba himself at the venue. For details and inquiries, the telephone number to call is 080 33 111 946. I repeat, 080 33 111 946. 080 33 111 946. On today's edition of the program, our topic for discussion is staphylococcal infection. And I have with me in the studio Dr. Otumba Abiodun. Sir, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. Staphylococcal infections do occur in the body system when Staphylococcus bacteria enters into the body system and spread within the body system, destroying body cells. Staphylococcus bacteria are majorly of three types that can afflict men. But of these three, the most pathogenic in nature, that is the one that is capable of causing diseases easily in men, is the Staphylococcus aureus, because it is capable of invading body cells, destroying them, causing different pathological changes in the body. When Staphylococcus bacteria spread in the body system, there are a number of changes that one can experience. This can result to burning sensation within the individual, and this can be seen as fever from time to time, or a situation where there is certain hotness coming from within. There can be skin manifestations in staphylococcal infection that can be given one periodic boils or rashes all over the body. In some people, such rashes can come around the pubic region, or even leading to boils that can lead to blisters or even ulcers on the skin. It is possible for one to experience persistent headache in staphylococcal infection because the body fluid is already contaminated. Staphylococcus, as we know, is a form of bacteria. Any bacteria that is capable of spreading in the body system can lead to reactions in the body that can further damage body tissues. And when this occurs, it is possible for one to experience joint pains in form of infective arthritis. Part of this bacteria can spread deep into the tissues of the heart, affecting the valves of the heart. And when this occurs, you discover that there can be palpitation that some will start witnessing as if they have panic attack. When this is allowed to continue in the body system, it is possible for one to start getting tired easily. There are many people, by walking from one pole to another, they get tired, or by doing just something that is not supposed to be that tasking in terms of energy consumption, they discover that it's as if they don't have enough hair where they are located. All this can be as a result of weakness of the heart resulting from infection or spread of this bacteria we're talking about. When this bacteria is able to pollute the body fluid, it is possible for one to witness mouth odor. Mouth odor is a form of changes that is called halitosis, where people will start coming up with breath coming from within that is already polluted. There is no amount of time such people wash their mouth, you discover that the breath coming out is is very offensive. All this can be as a result of pollution of the body system. It is possible if any bacteria is able to dwell so long in the body system to contaminate the whole body fluid and even damage nerves. When nerves are damaged, there can be tiredness. Not only this, it is possible for men to suffer a lot because this can degenerate to a situation where a man is unable to stand like a real man. When a man is unable to stand like a real man, it is seen as a serious challenge because the whole family can be affected. Part of the joy of the relationship can be stolen, and this can cause different rancors in the family. A man that is unable to stand as he should can find it difficult to get arousal. The desire for opposite sex can disappear, and once that arousal is not there, that is the ignition point. It means such a man will not be able to stand like a real man. In some people, the arousal can be there, but you discover that because nerves have been damaged, the transmission from the upper center down to the power point of man, that is in between his two thighs, can be weakened. When such occurs, you discover that such a man can even get arousal or is able to stand, but the type of standing that he has is not strong enough to help him to even get into the act. In some people, they make efforts to get into the act, but you discover that they are unable to spend more than a minute or more before they are exhausted. Mind you, before a man can be called a real man, such a man must be able to have the arousal as desired and also be able to sustain the energy he has been able to gather for a considerable length of time. That is when such a man can be able to make his partner happy when it comes to man-to-woman interaction. So such men do suffer from this from time to time. It's after knowing the root cause of the challenge that one will be able to know the right step to take for one to be totally free. Whenever you experience anything that we have been able to mention or other things, it's very important for one to visit a competent healthcare giver who will be able to run tests on one and pinpoint where the problem lies and provide solution. For more enlightenment and advice, the number to call is 080 33 111 946. 080 33 111 946. I repeat, 080 33 111 946. Thank you all.
All right, you've been listening to the program Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Roots and Herbs is put together and sponsored by Herbal Heritage International, also known as Baba Yoruba. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special end-of-the-year promo package. This end-of-the-year promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. This offer runs while the stock lasts. At number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. For details and inquiries, the telephone number to call is 080 33 111 946. I repeat, 080 33 111 946. 080 33 111 946. Let's take our sponsor's message. Don't go away. We shall be right back.
Herbal Heritage International, the Kokoroko, for herbal medicine, where they produce strong, correct medicine, they take it, they support with country healthcare system. Kotliman, correct, bekelistic, ogbonge herbal medicine, they know they come out for public anyhow, like a big basket. Full ground, as every Christmas have been boundary. Sickness self sabi medicine will pass them. After all, monkey smart now, because tree near tree is our forest. Heritage International will use the technology of computer testing machine to see and know before attacking that your health condition. We don't become Ubarumba for your life with the correct treatment. Therefore, whether definition or without definition, make you visit Herbal Heritage International. Offices way near you. Herbal Heritage International. Now
You're welcome back to Roots and Herbs. Roots and Herbs is a program that discusses health-related challenges and suggests possible ways out from the herbal medicine perspective. Baba Yoruba is currently having a special end-of-the-year promo package. This end-of-the-year promo package will give you the opportunity to enjoy 50% discount on all their products and services. This offer runs while the stock lasts. Number 24 Ikwere Road, Mile 1 by Education Bus Stop, Port Harcourt. For details and inquiries, the telephone number to call is 080 33 111 946. I repeat, 080 33 111 946. 080 33 111 946. Until we come your way again, remain blessed.
And that was a paid infomercial.
Okay, all right. All you need to know about this one is that
95.1 FM. Such a unique style.
Whether it's happening in Port Harcourt, South South, Nigeria, or around the world, we've got you covered. On air, online, delivering balanced news and unbiased analysis. Today, 95.1 FM.
This is Today, 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. News.
Hello and good evening. This is the World News on your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. I am Faustina Oputu. And the headlines. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara reaffirms commitment to gender inclusion. Rivers State Government stresses need for enrollment in state contributory health protection program to reduce costs. House of Reps approves increase in campaign spending limits for candidates seeking elective offices in Nigeria. On the foreign scene, over 84,000 people flee to Burundi from eastern DRC amid Rwanda-backed rebel offensive. Details in a moment. And now the details of the news. Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has reaffirmed the state government's commitment to gender inclusion, sound planning and evidence-based decision-making, describing statistics as indispensable to national development. Governor Fubara made this known while hosting participants at the 2025 second biannual meeting of the National Consultative Committee on Statistics during a gala night held at the Banquet Hall of Government House, Port Harcourt. The governor, who was represented by his deputy, Professor Ngozi Umaudu, stated that Rivers State remains a gender-sensitive state, citing the appointment of women to key and high-ranking leadership positions as clear evidence of the administration's inclusive governance philosophy. Professor Umaudu, in a statement by the head of her press unit, said women entrusted with leadership responsibilities in the state have continued to work diligently to justify the confidence reposed in them. Commending the National Consultative Committee on Statistics for selecting Rivers State as host of the all-important meeting, the Deputy Governor said the choice reflects the state's growing relevance and commitment to best practices.
I want to take this opportunity on behalf of my boss, the Governor of Rivers State, to commend the National Consultative Committee on Statistics for choosing Rivers State as a location for this all-important biannual meeting, the second one in 3 years. It is highly, it only shows that we're doing something right, and we'll continue not only to do it right, to do it better, and to do it better. So we're expecting you in your next meeting.
In his goodwill message, Director of Corporate Planning and Statistical Coordinator of the National Bureau of Statistics, Austin Anyakora, who represented the Statistician General of the Federation and Chief Executive Officer of the NBS, Adeyemi Adeniro, expressed gratitude for the excellent hosting of the NCC's meetings in Rivers State, describing the experience as near perfect and well organized.
Has been one of the best over time. If you look into that, the hosting was near perfect. Everything was well organized and we were well taken care of. So I want to say a big thank you to the governor, the deputy governor, the members of the executive council, and all the people of Rivers State, that you have done well and you have hosted us. And I want to plead that we are coming very soon again. So just keep on opening your doors for us as anytime we knock on that.
The Rivers State government says high cost of medical treatment in hospitals makes it necessary for all residents of the state to enroll in the Rivers State Contributory Health Protection Program, RIPCHIP, to reduce cost. The Secretary, Rivers State Contributory Health Protection Program, Dr. Veti Agala, who spoke to Today FM's Magnus Wawa after the 2025 Universal Health Coverage Day, tagged Unaffordable Health Cost, said the organization is committed to addressing health challenges confronting greater percentage of vulnerable population. She noted that primary health centers across the 23 local government areas are readily on hand to assist anyone wishing to access the services of Reef Cheap.
And the government of Rivers State has made healthcare affordable. Please enroll, whether you are a farmer, whether you are a trader, whether you are a driver, anyone, everywhere, company, anything you are doing in Rivers State. Find out about the Rivers State Protection Program. We are everywhere, we are online, we are on radio, and register, because with an affordable 15,000, you can get comprehensive healthcare services, including surgeries, hospital stay, without having to pay monies that will break a bank.
Dr. Agala, however, commended the Health Commissioner for her efforts in healthcare delivery services and urged Rivers people, especially the elderly, to avail themselves of the opportunity offered by the state government in this direction.
We have a commissioner that her leadership is strategic and she's hands-on. She knows, she's a publicist, so she understands the importance of this. More so, we have a government that is people-oriented. So this is a people project, it's a social health insurance scheme. And so government is doing a lot, but government needs support of every other person to be able to sustain this thing. If we leave it for only government, then any government that comes will decide whether it's okay or not. But with all of us inside, then we can hold the system accountable.
The Ezio Evo, the third of Evo Kingdom, His Majesty Professor Leslie Eke, and Oba of Obaland, His Majesty Machuku Namobi, have reaffirmed continued peace and collaboration to ensure development across Ikwere and Oba lands. This declaration was made during a visit by the Oba of Obaland to the palace of Ezio in Obiakbo. The Oba of Obaland, who disclosed his resolve to strengthen unity, encouraged enhanced cultural knowledge across communities. He further commended the King of Evo for his peace and conflict resolution methods, while noting that his visit was to seal some misconceptions regarding the relationship between the Ikwere people and Oba people.
In expressing gratitude to you, who have watched your humility, who have watched that you are properly groomed for this office. Because kingship is not about being proud and arrogant. Kingship is not about being the wealthiest. Kingship is not even about so many things people think about. It is about expressing what God has sent you to do. Unify the people. Give them peace. Help them to move forward. No man calls a king to come and become God over him. You are not called to kill. You are not called to maim anybody. Many will offend you. Many will fight you. But it is your to always forgive them.
On his part, the King of Woji, who also serves as the chairman, Supreme Forum of Ikwere Recognized Traditional Rulers, His Majesty Eke, noted cultural and historical origins as one of the aim of the meeting and promised to ensure that unity and peace is strengthened. He also called for cultural education, stressing that it will help safeguard and preserve norms and values of every system.
We were delighted to have the Oba come to Evo land, in essence, to Ikwere land or to Iwuroha. And there's a message there for everybody else, because one way or the other, we are customarily related. And so when we play that card, peace card, the brother card, sister card, then it will be very difficult to have conflicts existing between one another. Because of this relationship, we've had skirmishes of border issues, but we've always treated them as brothers, as relatives, as people that came from the source, and then we have always made peace and had peace.
Moving on, President Bola Tinubu has presented the 2026 budget of 58.47 trillion naira to a joint session of the National Assembly, with capital recurrent non-debt expenditure standing at 15.25 trillion naira. Tinubu presented the budget today, pegging the capital expenditure at 26.08 trillion naira, putting the crude oil benchmark at $64.85 per barrel. The budget was anchored on a crude oil production of 1.84 million barrels per day and at an exchange rate of 1,400 naira to the US dollar for the 2026 fiscal year. In terms of sectoral allocation, defense and security took the lion's share with 5.41 trillion naira, followed by infrastructure at 3.56 trillion naira. Education received 3.52 trillion naira, while health received 2.48 trillion naira in the proposal titled Budget of Consolidation, Renewed Resilience and Shared Prosperity. The people of Eneka clan in Obiakpo local government area of River State have dissolved the appointment of Reverend Fineface Aka-led caretaker committee of the Eneka Community Development Committee for alleged complexities, incompetence and irregularities in implementing the mandate given to them. The Eneka people in a voice note during a forum passed a vote of no confidence on the Reverend Fineface Aka-led CDC after he was accused of deviating from original plan of his appointment of conducting election of CDC and ensuring peace and unity in the community. The Director General of Eneka Strong Workshop Worldwide, Chief Emmanuel Bekwelem Chukwu, expressed dismay that Aka's decisions, which they said include disregard for the Eneka paramount ruler Roland Woko and their illustrious son, Senator John Azotambata, in preparation for the 2025 Eneka Day celebration could cause disunity and chaos. Chief Bekwelem Chukwu claimed the chairman of Obiakpo LGA, instead of maintaining that Reverend Aka ensures peace and unity in the community, expressed surprise that the caretaker committee of Eneka to ensure the mandate of unifying them with the issues already being handled. Worried that his style of leadership could cause crisis in the community, chiefs, youths and women from the 11 communities of Eneka clan in Obiakpo local government area of River State passed a vote of no confidence on Fineface Aka-led caretaker committee of the Eneka Community Development Committee.
Today I am happy that Eneka opinion leaders, chiefs, the youth came together and took a decision that Reverend Fineface Aka will not lead Eneka into crisis by his decisions. Obiakpo local government, appointed him as a caretaker to manage Eneka's affairs for 6 months, bring Eneka together and broker a peace in Eneka. But he left the mandate given to him. He was trying to cause crisis by his actions.
On their parts, Lansing Eze Chukwu and Michael Chimenim Mbata, who are also stakeholders in Eneka clan, claim that their decision followed the action of Fineface Aka, who they accused of abandoning the core mandate of restoring peace, unity and order in the community within 6 months, to planning to exclude the paramount ruler and the president Ohanoeze Ndibo from taking part in the community event.
There was a caretaker in place to man the affairs of Eneka with the primary function to conduct election, an acceptable process of election to usher in an executive leadership of Eneka CDC led by Reverend Fineface Aka. But we understand that in the course of their duty, they derailed from the mandate that was given to them. They started causing confusions that can tear the clan apart.
The very Reverend Fineface Aka, who were thinking as a clergyman that he was supposed to do what he was called to do by the Obiakpo local government chairman. But we found out that the man came on board to play a divisible system of government that is tantamount to causing chaos and trouble in the clan.
The Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria, IPMAN, has disclosed plans to venture into refinery ownership subject to regulatory approval as part of efforts to deepen domestic refining and reduce Nigeria's reliance on imported petroleum products. The association also directed its members nationwide to prioritize the purchase of premium motor spirit from the Dangote Petroleum Refinery, describing the move as critical to strengthening local refining, stabilizing fuel supply and supporting ongoing reforms in the downstream petroleum sector. The IPMAN National President Abubakar Shatima stated this during a press conference in Abuja while reacting to recent developments in the oil and gas sector, which culminated in a change of leadership at the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority and the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission. Shatima also revealed a growing partnership between the association and the Dangote Petroleum Refinery to boost petrol supply nationwide. While speaking on his expectations from the new regulatory chiefs, he said policy direction must be anchored on promoting domestic refining, encouraging fuel imports and discouraging fuel imports, and creating a regulatory framework that enables independent marketers to invest in and operate refineries in Nigeria. He urged the new leadership to prioritize Nigeria's interest in all policy decisions, stressing that the country should no longer import petroleum products that can be refined locally. The IPMAN president also called for policies that would enable independent marketers to own and operate refineries in Nigeria rather than relying on fuel imports. You're listening to the world's news on Today 95.1 FM, Voice of the People. After the break, more news, foreign and sports stories. Do stay tuned.
Every day, every hour, when the big stories break, depend on our 24-hour news team to bring you the latest. Today, 95.1 FM.
Thanks for staying tuned. Welcome back to the rest of the stories. The Supreme Court has dismissed an appeal filed by the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC challenging the leadership of the Social Democratic Party SDP, describing the case as lacking in merit and purely academic. In a unanimous decision, the Apex Court also awarded a cost of 2 million naira against INEC's counsel. INEC had approached the Supreme Court to overturn the October 17 judgment of the Court of Appeal, Abuja Division, which affirmed a ruling of the Federal High Court compelling the electoral body to recognize and include SDP candidates in by-elections conducted across 12 states of the Federation. The appeal arose from a suit instituted by the SDP at the Federal High Court in Abuja, where the party challenged INEC's refusal to recognize its candidates for the by-elections, despite the fact that the primaries that produced them were monitored by the Commission. INEC argued that the Court of Appeal erred in affirming the High Court's decision, contending that letters and notices submitted on behalf of the SDP were invalid. A three-member panel of the Court of Appeal, led by Justice Adebukola Banjoko, dismissed INEC's appeal and upheld the judgment of the Federal High Court. Dissatisfied with the outcome, INEC further appealed to the Supreme Court. In dismissing the appeal, a five-member panel of the Apex Court held that the matter had become an academic exercise, noting that the by-elections had already been conducted and the winners sworn in to office. The House of Representatives has approved an increase in campaign spending limits for candidates seeking elective offices in Nigeria, doubling the ceiling for presidential candidates from 5 to 10 billion naira ahead of the 2027 general elections. The decision was taken during plenary following a clause-by-clause consideration of a report recommending amendments to the Electoral Act 2022. Under the approved changes, lawmakers raised the maximum amount a presidential candidate can spend on election campaigns from the 5 billion naira stipulated in the existing law to 10 billion naira. The House also significantly increased spending limits for other elective offices. The ceiling for governorship candidates was raised from 1 to 3 billion naira, while senatorial candidates can now spend up to 500 million naira, up from the previous 100 million naira. For candidates seeking election into the House of Representatives, the campaign spending cap was reviewed upwards from 70 million naira to 250 million naira. At the state level, the maximum amount for candidates contesting seats in state houses of assembly was increased from 30 million naira to 100 million naira. Under the amendment, candidates contesting for chairmanship positions will now be allowed to spend up to 100 million naira compared to the previous 30 million naira, while the campaign spending limit for councillorship candidates was increased from 5 million to 10 million naira. In addition to adjusting expenditure ceilings, the House approved an increase in the maximum amount an individual or organization can donate to a candidate. The donation cap was raised tenfold from 50 to 500 million naira. The Senate has confirmed the appointment of Orisemeyiwa Yeso as the Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC. It also confirmed the appointment of Saidu Mohammed as the CEO of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA. The confirmations followed the consideration of a report by the Joint Committee chaired by Senator Abdurrahman Kawu. This followed the resignation of the immediate past Managing Director of the NMDPRA, Farouk Ahmed, amid corruption allegations leveled against him by the chairman of the Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote. Presidential spokesman Bayo Nanuga, who disclosed this in a statement, also said Benga Komolafe had stepped down as the chief executive of the NUPRC. Consequently, President Bola Tinubu wrote to the lawmakers asking for the expedited confirmation of Ayesa as CEO of the NUPRC and Mohammed as the NMDPRA chief. The presidency says that the two nominees are seasoned professionals in the oil and gas industry. And earlier, the Federal Executive Council FEC approved an upward review of the 2026 budget from 54.5 trillion naira to 58.47 trillion naira. The approval was given during the emergency FEC meeting chaired by Vice President Kashim Shettima at the Council Chamber of the State House, Abuja. Briefing State House correspondents shortly after the meeting, the Director General of the Budget Office, Tanimu Yakubu, said the 2026 appropriation bill was 6% higher than the 2025 budget estimate. He said the expenditure includes projected spending of government-owned enterprises amounting to 4.98 trillion naira and 1.37 trillion naira for grants and donor-funded projects. He explained that the projected aggregate spending includes statutory transfers of 4.1 trillion naira, debt service of 15.52 trillion naira, including 388.54 trillion naira for the sinking fund to retire maturing bonds issued to local contractors and creditors, among others. According to Yakubu, the 2026 budget reflects a deliberate balance between macroeconomic stabilization and development imperatives and the medium-term fiscal framework. He said the budget assumptions are conservative and realistic, particularly on oil price, exchange rate, and government-owned enterprises' dividends. The Rumuji Youth Association, under the leadership of Emeka Igwe, and the entire youth of Rumuji community has congratulated Emoa Local Government Council Chairman Chidi Lloyd on the occasion of his 100 days in office and commissioning of people-oriented projects in the LGA. The Rumuji Youth Association, in a message signed by its president, Emeka Igwe, and PRO Victor Ihuo, prayed for growth and development of the local government. They also congratulated the Chief Whip, Joshua Omenihu, the councillor representing the people of Ward 13 in Rumuji, Ovodo. The Youth Association also wished the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, Nyesom Wike, River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara, a Merry Christmas in advance. On the foreign scene, more than 84,000 people have fled to Burundi from the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, amid a Rwanda-backed rebel offensive near the country's shared border. The UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR, said Burundi had reached a critical point amid the influx of refugees and asylum seekers fleeing a surge in violence in the DRC's South Kivu province. The exodus began in early December when the M23 rebel group launched an assault that culminated in the capture of Uvira, a strategic city in the eastern DRC that is home to hundreds of thousands of people. Refugees started crossing into Burundi on December 5, with numbers surging after M23 seized control of Uvira on December 10. In Burundi, displaced families face difficult conditions at transit points and makeshift camps with minimal infrastructure. The M23 announced earlier this week it would begin withdrawing from Uvira, with the group's leadership calling the move a trust-building measure to support United States and Qatari-led peace efforts. To end the news, here's a summary of the major stories. The River State Governor Siminalayi Fubara has reaffirmed its commitment to gender inclusion. The River State government has stressed the need for enrollment in its contributory health protection program to reduce cost. We told you that the House of Reps has approved an increase in campaign spending limits for candidates seeking elective offices in Nigeria. On the foreign scene, we also heard that over 84,000 people have fled to Burundi from eastern DRC amid Rwanda-backed rebel offensive. And that's the news, as edited by Stella Sasong Okori. For comments and inquiries, please call 0818-389-2850 or send your emails to news@todayfmlive.com. You can read our stories on www.todayfmlive.com. Follow us on Facebook at Today95.1fm, on Instagram and on X at TodayFM951. You can also join our YouTube live at Today95.1fm. I am Faustina Uputu. Good evening and thank you for listening.
Today's news, today's entertainment, today's sports, today's issues. Today on Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Today 95.1 FM, where news meets insight, sports meets passion, and entertainment meets excellence. Expert analysis from seasoned professionals and our top analysts, informing, educating, and entertaining you. Your voice, your station. We are the voice of the people.
Have you ever been in a situation where you had to pay a fine for an indictment? Then you later found out that there was an already established law to protect you from that penalty. Have you ever been denied a position because of your gender or disability? Have you ever been discriminated, treated unfairly, assaulted or cheated by your landlord, employer, tax collectors, bank, family, business partners, and the police? What if the breach between you and justice is just the right knowledge? I'm sure you've heard that knowledge is power. Join us every Saturday, 10 to 10:30 a.m. on Today 95.1 FM for the program The Law Today, to get acquainted with your legal rights and beneficial interests as a citizen of Nigeria. The Law Today, 10 to 10:30 a.m. every Saturday, is brought to you by Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Hello and good evening once again. This is Today 95.1 FM Port Harcourt, Voice of the People. And it's time again for a rundown of the foreign news stories that made the headlines in the world today. I am Faustina Uputu. RSF kills 1,000 civilians in Zamzam refugee camp in April. Paris cancelled New Year's Eve celebrations over security fears. 5 killed as U.S. military destroys 2 more vessels in Pacific Ocean. Tensions between South Africa and U.S. rises over detention of U.S. officials. Now the news in details. The UN Security Council says the attempted coup in Benin earlier this month should be seen as a wake-up call for institutional reform. While the swift response from West African allies in ECOWAS helped to foil the takeover, UN and Beninese officials said the attempt was a symptom of fundamental problems. The Deputy Special Representative for West Africa and the Sahel, Barry Freeman, said experience across the region shows that governance reforms perceived as exclusionary erode legitimacy and fuel popular discontent. The 7th December coup attempt in Benin, for so close to presidential and legislative elections scheduled for early 2026, further underscores the need for broad consultation and transparency on constitutional and governance reform processes. Benin's ambassador to the UN also said that the issues leading to the attempted overthrow are present across West Africa, a region that has seen a number of failed and successful coups in recent years. A UN report has disclosed that the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces, RSF, had killed at least 1,000 civilians during a 3-day attack on the Zamzam refugee camp in Sudan's Darfur region last April. The Rapid Support Forces attacked the camp as part of their siege on El Fasher, the provincial capital of North Darfur State. Hundreds of civilians were reportedly the victims of summary executions, and sexual violence, including rape, was also documented. Zamzam refugee camp, which was the largest displacement camp in Sudan with more than 500,000 people there prior to the April attacks. However, RSF blocked entry of food and other essential goods to the camp for months ahead of the attack. Away from Africa to the rest of the world. The United States is warned of severe consequences should South Africa not take action after briefly detaining 2 U.S. officials who were providing support to the Afrikaner minority group, according to Washington. It's yet another row in the series of events increasing tensions between Washington and Pretoria this year. The United States condemned the incident, saying that passport information from the individuals in question had been released publicly. According to Washington, the 2 officials were providing humanitarian assistance to the minority Afrikaner group. Meanwhile, Washington has accused South Africa of discriminating against the white Afrikaner minority on several occasions without providing specific proof, and this topic has considerably contributed to rising tensions between the 2 countries this year. The United States forces have killed 5 more people on board vessels in the Pacific Ocean, bringing the death toll from the Trump administration's military campaign against alleged seaborne drug traffickers to at least 104 since September. The U.S. military's Southern Command, SOUTHCOM, said that it carried out lethal kinetic strikes on 2 vessels in the Eastern Pacific at the instruction of Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth, killing 3 people in one vessel and 2 in another. The attack by the U.S. forces comes 1 day after a strike on another vessel, also in international waters in the Eastern Pacific, which killed 4 people. While the U.S. military said the 9 victims of the attacks over 2 days were male narco-terrorists, Washington has provided no proof that the almost 30 vessels destroyed since September in the Pacific and Caribbean, resulting in more than 100 dead, were involved in drug trafficking. Defense Secretary Hegseth is also under intense scrutiny for reportedly ordering a second strike on survivors who clung to floating boat debris after an early attack on a vessel. Attacking shipwreck survivors is considered a war crime. Moving on, Japan's central bank has raised its main interest rate to the highest level in 30 years as the country faces a cost of living squeeze. In a widely expected decision, the Bank of Japan's policy board, led by Governor Kazuo Ueda, increased its benchmark rate by a quarter of a percentage point to around 0.75% today. The move comes as new Prime Minister Sanae Takachi is keen that inflation calms down but also needs the cost of government borrowing to be cheap. It marks both the first time the Bank of Japan has hiked rates since January and first rise since both Prime Minister Sanae Takachi and Governor Kazuo Ueda took up their current roles. However, when a central bank raises interest rates, it tends to have the effect of increasing the value of the country's currency. And to France, where it has scaled down its traditional New Year's Eve celebrations on the Champs-Élysées, citing security concerns as authorities warn of a heightened terror threat during the holiday season. The annual midnight concert on the famed Paris Avenue has been cancelled and replaced with a pre-recorded broadcast to be watched at home. Fireworks will still be launched at the Arc de Triomphe when the clock strikes midnight, but officials are urging the public to avoid gathering in large numbers. The Champs-Élysées celebration has drawn huge crowds for decades. As of last year, around 1 million people attended the outdoor concert and festivities. The Paris City Hall confirmed the decision following advice from police, who raised concerns about crowd safety and unpredictable movements. European Union leaders have agreed to provide an interest-free loan to Ukraine to meet its military and economic needs in its war with Russia for the next 2 years. The leaders decided early today to borrow cash on capital markets to fund Ukraine's defense against Russia rather than use frozen Russian assets. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky thanked the EU for its loan to bolster the country's looming budget shortfalls, saying it truly strengthens Kyiv's defense. Zelensky added that it is important that Russian assets remained immobilized and that Ukraine has received a financial security guarantee for the coming years. However, Costa did not specify the source of the funding, which came after EU leaders walked deep to reach an agreement. In a territory where 81% of buildings lie damaged or destroyed, a small community of young Palestinians is fighting to preserve what remains of Gaza's digital world. Coders, repair technicians and freelance workers are laboring under impossible conditions to keep the besieged enclave connected to the outside world. Against all odds, Gaza's youth continue to adapt. They work offline, code in notebooks, store solar power whenever the sun is out, and wait for rare moments of connectivity to send their work to clients around the world. In a war that has taken nearly everything, digital skills have become a form of survival and resilience. Many now also rely on online work to make a living, but even that fragile lifeline is now hanging by a thread after more than 2 years of Israel's genocidal war. Bangladesh's security forces have moved onto the streets of the capital Dhaka and other major cities after overnight violence erupted over the death of a prominent youth leader of the 2024 uprising, raising fears of further unrest ahead of February's national elections. Police and paramilitary units increased patrols across Dhaka after protests turned violent, targeting media offices, political buildings and cultural institutions. While streets were largely calm earlier this morning, protests are expected to grow throughout the day. The latest turbulent chapter in the nation's recent history followed the death of Sharif Hadi, a spokesperson for Inquilab Mancha, who had planned to contest the upcoming election. Masked attackers shot Hadi in the head last week in Dakar as he launched his campaign. He was first treated at a local hospital before being flown to Singapore for advanced care, where he died after 6 days in life support. 6 remand prisoners affiliated with the proscribed protest group Palestine Action, who are on hunger strike and not receiving adequate health care, and has faced an immediate risk of death. More than 800 doctors, nurses, therapists and carers wrote to Justice Secretary David Lammy to warn that without resolution, there's a real and increasingly likely potential that young British citizens will die in prison, having never even been convicted of an offence. Meanwhile, Louis Charamelo, a prisoner, is on a partial stroke, refusing food every other day as he is diabetic. The demands of the pro-Palestine hunger strikers include immediate bail, the right to a fair trial, and the deproscription of Palestine Action. Palestine Action, which was banned in July as a terror group, a label that applies to groups such as ISIS, believes the UK government is complicit in Israeli war crimes. And that story from the United Kingdom concludes tonight's edition of The World Today. It's produced by Uloma Musu of the News Department. But before we go, here's a summary of the stories that made the headline. RSF has killed over 1,000 civilians in Zamzam refugee camp. We told you that Paris has cancelled its New Year Eve celebrations over security fears. You heard that 5 people have been killed as U.S. military destroys 2 more vessels in Pacific Ocean. And finally, tensions rise between South Africa and U.S. over detention of U.S. officials. Till same time next week, do have a lovely evening. Thank you for listening. I am Faustina Uputu.
Want to know what's happening? Get latest information in sports, politics, lifestyle, you name it. The frequency of choice. Today, 95.1 FM.
Today, 95.1 FM.
We serve you the latest update on everything. Today, 95.1 FM. We are the voice of the people.
The voice of the people.
It's been an exciting week. It's been an awesome week. And just in case you missed out on our big stories this week, we got you covered. Rewind comes up every Saturday, 6:30 a.m. And here you get your total rundown of all the big stories and trends for the week in River State. And this is brought to you by your premium talk radio, Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt. Rewind, 6:30 a.m. every Saturday. Don't miss it. Have you ever been in a situation where you had to pay a fine for an indictment? Then you later found out that there was an already established law to protect you from that penalty. Have you ever been denied a position because of your gender or disability? Have you ever been discriminated, treated unfairly, assaulted or cheated by your landlord, employer, tax collectors, bank, family? is power. Join us every Saturday, 10 to 10:30 a.m. on Today 95.1 FM for the program The Law Today, to get acquainted with your legal rights and beneficial interests as a citizen of Nigeria. The Law Today, 10 to 10:30 a.m. every Saturday, is brought to you by Today 95.1 FM, Port Harcourt.
Keep